Hello everyone, we're here today to have a look at some legends of farming. Well, if you're from sort of the UK or Ireland really. Let's spin around and take a nosy. So we've got the Case 51 series and the John Deere 30 series or 3 series or 3000 series, however you look at it. Reason I chose them is because they're legends of farming, and as you know, I'm a sucker for two-wheel drive. Even though I'm not a massive John Deere fan, I do love this generation of John Deere. I absolutely love them. I do think they look really good, really good actually, and I've driven a few of them and they are pretty exceptional to drive. So let's get straight into it. We'll just have a quick skim across. So this is the 3650 four-wheel drive, and it's pretty well detailed. It's a bit square and boxy in places, like if you look at the exhaust manifold for example, but you're not going to be upset. I mean excuse me, I've not used these. This is the first time I'm using it, as I'm showing you, as a mod showcase should be. You know, nice little bits of detail here and there. Looks pretty damn good. There's plenty of customization as well, which I'll show you shortly. If we press F1, bring that up. So we've got IC, so we can open the door from the outside, which is pretty sweet. Obviously no door on that side, which is correct. Let's jump in. So we need to activate the IC. They'll squeak on the hinges there, which is a nice touch. I think I'm not seeing there, I'm not sure if it's the lighting, but I can't actually see the glass. I don't know if there's like a texture missing there for the tint or something. Oh, there it goes. That all works. So I can see the glass there, just. We've got. Oh, we can start the radio and stuff off this one. That's quite cool. I've not seen that one before. Obviously steering wheel controls. Extend or lower, so this one must bring it towards me, yep. And we can start the engine. So pretty well sorted out. So let's fire it up. Bring the steering wheel over. Sounds pretty good actually. I like the delay on the gear change. So the 3650 is 130 horsepower, and it sort of behaves as you'd expect for 130 horse. mph, 25. Bit, yeah, about right. 40k. The sounds outside, and the sounds outside. I mean, it should. I would say. I mean, it's not straining, so it's about right. Hey, it's pretty good, you know. Good lock on it. I'm pretty pleased. You want to get these down? Well, so far you want to get this one downloaded. The noise is right because obviously we're going uphill and we're revving hard. And then obviously the strain's lower if we're going downhill. I mean, it should be a little bit louder if I was being really picky, but the cab sounds inside pretty good. So we'll flick off. Perfect. I'm pretty pleased with that. I mean, the model could do with a bit of improvement, but I'm not a modeler, so it looks good. I mean, it's pretty detailed. The font looks right. You can't win. I mean, everything else about this one is going to be the same, except it's two-wheel drive. So bring the steering wheel closer. One thing I did notice as well, which So this is your bog standard baby 3050. So if we go back to the shop and go to small tractors, because that's where it lives. $30.50. So you get quite a lot of customization. So if we go back to the 3650, you can have it as two-wheel drive. So it's a big check for me because, as you know, I love two-wheel drive tractors. Wheel setup. So we've got default two-wheel drive, yeah. So if we go back, you can have twin wheels back, wide tyres, cool, narrows, or your default. You can have twin wheel two-wheel drive or broad two-wheel drive. Now that is a bit of me. Yeah, that is a bit of me. So now we can go to the pre-filter, that's stock, and of course, well, pre-filter and steps. So wide staircase, it calls it staircase, and high pre-filter or stock. So we can have wide, you know, lots of different sort of things. I'm going to go with wide. You can have an analog, cluster, or digital, so we'll go with digital. You can have different attaches, so a weight block, you can have front lean, front arms, you can have front loader attacher on it, although that sort of ruins it if you ask me. So we'll get this bought and we'll just see what sort of difference that makes. So let's just have a different exhaust, bent front, a flapped exhaust. So we'll have a flapped exhaust. So this is our 3650, or my 3650 I should say. As well, you can have different engines as well, so you can have 40k or a not 40k, but it doesn't actually change the speed for some reason. So let's just get that one bought. It's 38,250. So this is like, I mean, I probably wouldn't have it with the front link if I was being perfectly honest, because I think that spoils it as well. So you can see we've got the digital dash, which also has IC, RPM, or speed. So that's quite that's a nice little feature. And that does look the part now, I must say, actually. And it's got, say, a front hook, front pin on it as well, so you might even be able to tow trailers with that. And someone's even bothered to put the hydraulic parts on with the taps lock. So they have gone to some trouble with detailing it. Yeah, this is a bit of me, this. Apart from that little jump, then they're running pretty smoothly, I will say. But as with all two-wheel drive tractors, you get the lock. The only thing I can't see is how to fold up the front link. I don't seem to have a choice with how far that sticks out. So just bear that one in mind. And it does have the air brake sound as well, which is quite annoying. But so be it. I'm pleased with that. I would use that, and you know, even though I'm not a massive John Deere guy, I like that. Get it downloaded. Links in the description. Right, over to the 51 series case. So these are iconic. Everyone likes a 51. So for your viewing pleasure, I've got a 5130 with the old style decals, and a 5150 Pro with the newer style decals. So let's jump in let's have a walk around the 5150. So we have nothing on the bonnet, I don't think, but we have got external doors. So that works pretty well. Nice sound effects as well. Nothing on the outside. Got the door there. Let's jump in. So I'm assuming this one, yeah, same is that button for the IC. So this one again has, hey, the gear is pretty good in here, you know. That gear lever, especially, that sort of drew my eye to it straight away. It's pretty well detailed. Spent quite a lot of time in one of these cabs, so yeah, reasonably familiar with it. The dashboard's quite good as well. So we've got lights on and off. We've got engine starts, more lights, doors, side windows, sunroof. that doesn't do anything, but what else? Rear window, that makes quite a nice sound effect. Start it up. All the dashboard comes to life, which is cool. Perfect. Let's just knock off the... We've got nothing on the steering wheel, which is, so be it. Oh, wrong button. Wrong tractor this time. The sound effect's a bit more generic, but it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. It's what the mod does for you. It's pretty well detailed though. It looks good. All the lights come on. What does it drive like? The gear lever's animated. Behaves itself. Whoa, big drop in frames there. So this one's not quite as well behaved in terms of frames as the John Deere. Whoa, and I've just hit traffic, literally. The shuttle lever doesn't seem to do anything either, which is a bit of a shame, but again, it's not the end of the world. These are icons. You know, if you're going to get really picky about it, because as far as the actual tractor itself goes, it really does look the part. It looks fantastic, actually. And it does drive well. It behaves itself. It doesn't feel like it wants to fall over all the time. Right, we go to the shop for this one. This one's obviously a bit closer because it's case. Maxxum 51 series. So we've got 5130, so 105 horsepower. So if we just jump back, so you got 50,000 anniversary series as well. So 5150 Pro, the one I have, 132 horsepower. New decals, or the Pro, or the old. You can have 5140 as well if you want to, all different decals. You have 5130 Pro, but let's just stick. I mean, these ones all come with 150 horsepower as well, so you do get that increase. You can have different wheels. I don't know what that's for. It just looks to me like a hole saw, to be honest. But yeah, you can have, you know, twins or twins basically. You can have warning signs. Not sure why you'd want them. Obviously your beacons, 1 or 2, or different styles. You can have front mud guards. You can go a bit further with this one, so you can have a horseshoe. You can have different chrome exhaust. You can have air horns. You can have Michelin Man. You can have GPS on the roof. So we'll have a Trimble on it. You can have different things on the front, so you can have your weight block, front hydraulic PTO, Howell one with PTO. So let's have it. Let's have a full setup. Let's have a full 5150. So you have front loader protection, CB radio. You can have strobe lights, top lights, warning stickers, dashboard live. So that's the Lenkin thing I had in the cab. So let's have a Zun hammer. Front loader attacher. Let's have one of them. Quickie. I mean, we've got pretty much everything going on here. So let's have the front load. Let's have them on it. So we've got slightly different wheels. So we've got narrows. Let's go back to the big uns. There we go. Let's have a set of meters if that's an option. I don't think it is. There we go, Conti. So this is hour 51. That cost us 67,600. So, do the train horns work? They certainly do. All the lights work. Excuse me. So can we? Because you can't unfold anything, so you need to obviously put something on the front. But I mean, if you want some, proper classic sort of British or Irish farming, these are the mods for you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.